The Thunderhawk's engine growled as it jinked from side to side, dodging missiles fired from the hive in front. Small arms fire pattered against the hull, painted black and covered with red crosses, marking the flyer as the deliverer of the lost, the death company of the Blood Angels. Inside, it was a dull red light, turning the black armor of the occupants the color of dry blood. Inside, the ravings of the lost growled and raged over the communications system, enough to send men over the edge with fear. Reliving the gene memory of the death of their Primarch, Sanguinius. A good death was what they could be gifted. One figure, silent and stoic, skull-faced, helm sealed to his head, stood. His body displayed no emotions as he tapped the Crozen against the floor, the currently unpowered weapon hitting the metal deck with a dull thud.
How long until landing, pilot?
2 minutes, my lord.
The chapter serf flying the Thunderhawk would do his duty, flying the Death Company into the jaws of death itself with no concern for his own safety, mirroring that of the raging Space Marines inside. The chaplain pondered this for a few moments before his voice spoke, noble and clear, over the ravings of his previous battle brother, now lost to him and the chapter. His voice spoke a prayer to the Emperor, and the duties all to him. Listening to this, the lost lessened their rantings and screamings and steeled their minds for combat.
The Emperor is the guiding light when all seems lost. He protects those who protects his people from the taint of the heretic, the mutant, and the alien. May his light guide us, even through the black rage which now grips us. May we stand by his side at the Golden Throne for all eternity, until the end.
One voice had whispered the litany, his vox beat turned off. One of the Death Companies contained within the flyer, he was no different from the rest. He was a Space Marine, a Blood Angel, gripped in the throes of the gene curse which plagues their chapter. However, he was different. His mind was still intact, the black rage leaving him with control rather than never-ending thirst for blood. He felt sorry for his battle brothers who were lost to themselves. Now they would die on this world, as would he. His name was Brother Arton, before the Black Rage claimed him. The eve before battle, he had succumbed to the Crimson Path during the prayers, and led away by the chaplains who anointed him and brought him to the Death Company. With a loud bang and crunch, something hit the Thunderhawk, jerking the chaplain into immediate action. Slapping his hand against his harness release, he strode into the cabin to question the pilot over what happened. However, that would now be impossible. The cause of a large hole shattered through the front windows of the flyer had splattered the serf's head all over the wall, leaving red trails of gore to paint the cabin. The chaplain glanced at the blood of the serf, then assessed the damage. Too much to guide the Thunderhawk properly now. Striding back into the passenger's compartment with the ravings within, he punched the ramp release, opening the compartment to the now close ground and releasing the harnesses of the Death Company. With a collective roar, they surged from the Thunderhawk, leaping to the ground below, the tide of corrupted flesh below pulling them in, like wolves to the slaughter. The chaplain followed, swinging his Crozen high over his head, leaping from the gaping mouth of the flyer as he shouted to his battle brothers.
O the Emperor, death and glory!